All right, guys, let's take a look at this Traska Venturer. Now, this is obviously the mint dial, which anytime I deal with a Traska watch, I instantly look for their mint dial variant. They do a phenomenal job of capturing the mint color. Unfortunately, I am fairly terrible at capturing the mint dial both on picture and video. Hopefully this is coming through. I think it's coming through pretty good for you guys, but when you think mint green, I think most people, this is the mint green that you're thinking of. So if it's coming through a little bit bluish, it's not blue. It's definitely mint green. So let's get into the specs of this watch. This is a 38.5 millimeter case. I think there's a lot of people that are going to rejoice over that. 46 lug to lug. Again, we have a smaller watch here that's going to wear great on many wrist size. Only 12 millimeter thick, but that's including this boxed and slightly double domed sapphire crystal. Really, the watch is, I mean, if you minus the crystal, it's probably only like 10 millimeter thick. 20 millimeter lug width. Nice bracelet, tapers down to 16, actually touch under 16. Fully milled out clasp, double pusher, and 4 micro adjusts. Nice, easy, simple operation. You have screw pins as hardware for the bracelet, and the bracelet is all individual links, meaning that it does the little fold thing, so that aids in wearing comfort, as does the female center end link. So again, these are all things that are going to factor in comfort on wrist. 6.5 millimeter screw down crown. You have 150 meter water resist. It's using the Miyota 9019 automatic movement. It does hack and wind, meaning that when you unscrew the crown, you get a nice little pop on there. And that first position, you're going to be able to wind the movement, or you could just wear the movement and it'll automatically wind. But sometimes you want to pick it up and give it a little wind, get it running. The first position, you can change the date, but you want to make sure you change the date in between the safe time zone. And the last position will stop the seconds hand, hacking the movement, and you can see I just rolled over the date. So what I do, and I've mentioned this many times in video for time setting, I just go to 6:30 a.m. and then I change the date to whatever date you need it to. I think today's like the 24th or something. It won't be when I release this video, but or when you watch it potentially, but and then you can hack the movement again and then set the time. Say it's 9:05 a.m., whatever. And then you can screw the crown back down, keeping that 150 meter water resist. Now this little ward off to the side here at the 10 o'clock position rotates that inner chapter ring to keep track of a second time zone, or if you want to try to time something, I'm not sure how you would do that with this one, but it's there's not a ton of traction on this thing, so I don't think it's going to get bumped accidentally. I don't feel any indents either. I think it's just friction fit. And so I just keep it at the 12. And my wife actually pointed out that she liked the fact that in this position where I've left it, now you have something that she likes, and I think I actually kind of like it too on watches, is you have your numbers for your hours, right? So there's 12 or noon, 2, 3, 4. I guess that's a 1, not a dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around. So now it's easy to get your hours, you know, if you like your watches to have those numbers. Some watches have them, some don't. I could take it or leave it, but you know, like my Air King has minutes, you know, my Longines has the hours, you know, and then you have other brands that all have them. So you can use it that way. I like it. I've babbled long enough about it. Let's zoom in. Let's take a closer look at this beautiful mint dial with the, I think, dove gray inner chapter. You can see the handsets are super clean, fully polished. They have BGW9 Loom in them. That's why everything's white. And they are diamond cuts. They're going to be super smooth, even if you look a little bit closer than we're looking right now. The finishing on the case is exceptional. Excellent brushing, polished relief there along the edge. And Traska also does it across their line, including this watch. They have a hardened coating on top of this watch, elevating it to 1200 Vickr toughness. So like it is very scratch resistant. I think any Traska owner out there will verify that. it is difficult to scratch these watches, and you have the sapphire crystal. So yes, they are pretty watches. They're very good looking and comfortable to wear, but they will continue to look that way for a very long time as well. Let's pop it on my 7¼ inch wrist. The price tag on these is $585. So you're just above that $500 comfort zone that I've talked about in the past, but that was all pre kind of the inflation that we're experiencing now. So really $585 is still like $500 range, I think, factoring in some inflation. So there it is on my wrist, not sized, of course, but looks, wears, feels great. I'll put a link in the description. Check it out. There's other colors, but I really love the mint dial ones on these. It's so appropriate for this time of year too. We're coming into spring, Easter, all that stuff, and this color just resonates with me for this time of year. Let's kill the lights, check the loom on this. There you go. Excellent application of blue BGW9 loom. You can kind of see the numbers are loomed a little bit, but to the naked eye, those are difficult to read. The indexes and the hour and minute are easy to read. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.